Yo, what's up guys? So for today's video, we're going to be testing the SV-98. Now I've done videos in the past like this where I'll test every gun on flesh damage. And I basically get carried away by spending most of my time using every gun instead of using every ammo type. So for this video, we're going to be testing the SV-98 with every ammo type at different ranges with different armor pieces. I don't know if you see that Alton helmet, but you know, it gets shot at one point. And as you can see, I got the stats right here, the 7N1, the LPSGZH, and the SNB. There'll be a link in the description to those ammo charts if you don't know about them. But yeah, basically we're going to, test the different ammo types coming out of the SV-98 and whether or not there's a drop-off at range. That is something I always wanted to know. Anyway, starting off the video here with the 7N1 ammo. And there is a USEC health cam that pops up if we need it, because if you one-shot him, you don't need it. Now, just to give you some backstory for the health system in Tarkov, in order it goes head as the most lethal, then chest, then legs, then stomach, and then arms. So we're going to test that with the SV-98. As you can see, with all three ammo types there, it one-shot him in the chest. Now, the difference between the ammo types is that the 7N1 are the highest flesh damage, LPS are in the middle, they've got a good flesh damage and armor pen, and SNB are the armor piercing round. They do the most armor piercing out of any other round except the M61, I believe. Yeah, that'll be the next video, I promise. We'll do the DVL next. But I'm just showing you here how many shots it takes for, for each different body part, right? The arms were the weakest, and the stomach was also the second weakest, or strongest? Weakest? I don't know what I don't know what English to use there. But as you see on the arms, I missed these first two shots, but now I kind of have a problem with the arms because, as you can see with the chest shot, that's like the second most lethal, but your arms stick out in front of you, especially when you're holding a rifle. So a lot of the times when you're going for that chest shot, you're going to hit the arms. Now you can hit the arm and it'll go through the arm into the chest, but when a bullet goes through an object, it actually does less damage. Now, this is something that I actually don't really like, because if a bullet were to hit an object, it kind of changes shape, and it's actually much wider. It could be much wider, right? So I kind of would like the devs to make it just do the same damage for gameplay. I'm tired of shooting through walls and getting like 10 hits, because that's what happens a lot when you shoot through walls. Anyways, using the pack of body armor here with 7N1 ammo, and it one-shot him. Now, this is not even armor-piercing ammo, although, well, it is armor-piercing ammo, because it's a 7N1 bullet, which is, 7.62 by 54. It's a gigantic bullet, and it just goes right through this level 2 body armor. Now, there is a glitch with armor at the moment, guys. I've heard people talk about it. The devs know that something's not right. I've seen a lot of clips on Reddit and stuff like that of people just getting smoked when they have armor on, like with Ford armor, which we do test later. But using the SNB here, which is the armor-piercing round, it's the highest one, it did not one-shot him. He had 22 health left. And, okay, so the chest has 80 points of health. So let's use the 7N1 round, for example. It does 76 flesh damage, but it has so far one-shot every single time. Now, that is because there is a fragmentation chance or a critical hit chance. And it basically has a chance to do more damage when it hits your chest, which is what seems to happen every time with it, pretty much most of the time. Anyways, we're using the UN body armor here. It's a level 3 armor with 45 durability, and it took 2 shots there up close with the 7N1. Now, those results actually do change in the range test. We had some... I actually one-shotted him at 305 meters with this vest on. I have no idea. I was kind of skeptical to test all the armor because of this bug that is going around. I have a feeling the bug is basically the game's not, it's not recognizing the level of armor, and it's only recognizing durability. That's just my guess. Don't quote me, but there is a problem with armor. That's confirmed. Anyways, using the SNB ammo, this is the highest armor piercing of the 3. And it's the same. I'll tell you right now. But the problem is, or not the problem, but it left him with 22 HP to the chest compared to 11. So, maybe there's a player and he's not fully healed, he didn't heal his chest, and, you might have a higher chance to one-shot him if you have 7N1. Personally, I'm going to be using 7N1 or the LPS, but I don't have LPS unlocked yet. Alright guys, so listen to the video. I feel like I'm talking about this armor bug a lot more than I should be, rather than the bullet statistics, but the reason I am doing that is because there is an armor bug. Anyways, using the Gazelle armor here, which is a level 4 body armor, has 45 durability. That clip says it has 44.5. That's because I recorded that after I shot this body armor. just clarifying that. But as you can see, shooting him in the chest with Snb ammo, it did the same exact damage as it did with the level 3 UN body armor. Now, I don't know if this is intended, as it's a gigantic bullet, an armor-piercing bullet going through armor. You know, it's designed to go through armor. So, you know, maybe the game devs want that, but I think this backs up my point that there's a bug right now that only goes off durability rather than the armor class. Now onto the Ford armor, which is a level 5 body armor, and it has 45 durability. Now I'm using 7NB ammo here. I was out of ammo. I don't know who makes these videos, but it one-shot him. Now, it didn't even one-shot him with 7NB when he had a P.A.C.A on. I'm assuming that is the fragmentation chance. Let's just call it the critical hit chance. Although, why did it happen with the Ford armor? I feel that backs up my point about the armor levels not being read by the game even more. Anyways, guys, now let's begin the range tests. Now, I'm using 7N1 ammo here, and I'm actually using the PSO as a rangefinder. I had one of my viewers tell me to do that. Very clever idea. And we're shooting the UN body armor. It's a level 3, if you did not remember. And basically, this scope only zeros to 200, so I'm aiming right at the 300 mark. And sure enough, I hit him in the chest. Now, I kind of zoomed out very quick there because he got one shot, and I was like, oh, I got a headshot. Let's redo the test, you know? And then looking over at my monitor,
oh my god, that was a chest shot.
I found out that it was a chest shot. That was my reaction. I just put that in there because it really, like, confused me that it one-shot him. We got that critical hit chance even at range. But to test this, I wanted to do it again. Anyways, guys, we're in the same spot before. He's got his little blue armor on. It's very hard to see. I had to zoom in. I thought he had no armor on, but he does have armor on. And using 7N1, it two-shot him. Now, I didn't test any more bullets to save my time because, as you can see, it did the same damage as it did up close. So that kind of proves there's no fall off at range. Now, in my last armor test videos, there was a drop off at range, especially with helmets. But there doesn't seem to be a drop off range with snipers, and I believe, I don't know where my gun nuts are at, but I do believe that it takes a certain amount of time for the bullet to gain maximum velocity. I don't know how true that is, but it sounds legit, doesn't it? Anyways, we're using the Alton helmet here. It's a level 5 helmet. Now, I will admit, this was not a brand new Alton helmet. The one I'm wearing is, which we do shoot at range, but that does not matter because the only thing damaged on this Alton helmet was the visor. The visor and the helmet part are separated. And it took 2 shots there. The first shot went into the nether. I have no idea how that missed, but took 2 shots with 7N1 ammo. And I was kind of like, okay, well, maybe this is where the SNB armor piercing round will shine. So far, it's been lacking, in my opinion. It's been doing okay. It did one-shot the Ford armor, but at range, it one-shot him. Now, I know many of you are aware of the face hitbox bug. It is still not very accurate, as you might have seen on Reddit. There are a ton of clips of people getting one-tapped when they should not have. But I ran over there to make sure it got hit, because if we did glitch the face hitbox, the helmet would not have taken damage. And as you can see, it went right through the back of the helmet. I did not shoot the front because the front visor is a different armor level than the helmet part. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. I didn't test every bullet on every armor piece. Like the Gazelle armor, we only did SMB, and the Ford armor, we only did SMB. 1, because they're the armor-piercing bullets, and 2, because there's an armor-piercing bug, and I wasn't seeing any difference in flesh damage, right? If I saw the fact that, oh, with the Ford armor, the SMB did 50, right? Then I would have tested all of them, but there was no difference. There just wasn't. I hope the devs fix this armor bug as soon as possible so I can make more videos. The next video was going to be on the DVL, but thinking about it now, I don't really want to make an inaccurate video with armor, right? Because it's going to be changed. Anyways, guys, here's a clip of my all-time favorite sniper kill. This is very old. As you can see, it's from point 3. We're on point 8 now. And I just headshot him across the whole lake there. That was one of the most satisfying kills I've had in a video game. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you did not like it, and subscribe if you want to see more content. Also, be sure to check the description down below for super cool links if you like my content. You might like the links, you know?